Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome back to Bariatrics and Beyond, the podcast where we talk about life before, during, and beyond bariatric surgery. So, like always, grab yourself a drink and a healthy snack, pull up a seat on the couch, because on today's episode, we have a past patient whose tummy just turned 1 this past week, Ashley Chapman.
Hello.
Hi, Ashley. How are you?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. So good to see you again. You look like
You too.
whole new person.
Thank you. I feel like a whole new person.
All right, so let's get into it. So for people who haven't seen your beautiful face before, who are you? Where are you from? What do you do? How old are you? All that.
I am Ashley Chapman. I'm 39, turning 40 in April. I'm from Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta, Canada, and I am a bartender / manager in a bar currently.
I didn't know you were a bartender.
I've been a bartender and a waitress for about 20 years.
Shut the front door. Okay, so I love my job so much, but sometimes I'm like, I kind of just want a just for funsies job, and I'm like, maybe I could be like a waitress or something. But
you could totally be a waitress
at a strip club in Vegas. Just like after hours. Midnight to I don't know, 4 a.m. Let's just say. Oh, hi guys, can I get you a drink just for fun? But it's just a thought. It's just a fantasy in my head. I would never do it. I mean, you never say never. But anyhow, Ashley, that's so cool. So you're from Canada.
I am.
And you went all the way to Mexico to have surgery.
Yep, I sure did.
Talk to me about that. How did you find EOC?
Originally, I started following the plastics page before I even heard of the weight loss page, and I just became obsessed. And then I was going to go through the bariatric program here in Edmonton, and it was a 5-year wait. And I thought, absolutely not. I'm not waiting.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And then so through the EOC plastics, you found bariatrics. So you're like, oh, wait, they do bariatrics too. And then what possessed you to just be like, apart from not wanting to wait, but just going to Mexico?
Well, there was a few ladies actually from Fort Saskatchewan who I won't name just to protect them.
Oh.
And they came and they had amazing results. And I was just like, yeah, I'm booking this pretty much the same day.
Nice. So what did your family and friends think about you just going, hey, I'm going to Mexico for surgery?
Well, all my friends were like, do it.
Nice. You got good friends.
My parents were a little bit leery. My grandmother was a little bit kind of sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I knew people personally that had gone and had great success and great results. And I was like, you know what? I'm doing it. And you know what? When I do something, I jump right in and I do it. So
I love it. So how long did it take for you to, once you decided, yeah, I'm doing it, you said you booked it right away? How long did you wait before you decided and then you're in Mexico? What was that time frame?
So I put my deposit down in March of 2024 and I flew to Mexico and had surgery January 9th of 2025.
Right. And so you are just freshly 1 year post-op. Did you take a companion with you?
I did, actually. A girlfriend of mine came with me. She was super excited to go. She always wanted to go to Tijuana, and she jumped right in.
Oh, how perfect was that? So tell me about your experience in TJ. What did you think when you arrived, and how was the hospital? How was the staff? All of that.
Honestly, the whole thing from start to finish was amazing. As soon as I was picked up at the airport in San Diego, it was just phenomenal. I believe it was Raphael that picked me up. And he was phenomenal, had me laughing the entire time. I never felt more safe. Then we got to the Grand, beautiful, beautiful facility. Went to the hospital for the pre-blood work, and I couldn't believe the hospital and facility there is cleaner than anything I've ever seen in Canada.
That's awesome. And then the next day was surgery day for you, and you shared a room with another girl, Cassie. Was her name Cassie?
Yeah. Cass. So originally I had a room to myself with a beautiful view. And of course, I like to make friends with everybody. So I was walking around the floor and talking to everybody. And she was by herself and she was a little bit nervous.
This is at the hospital, right?
At the hospital, yeah. So we asked the nurse and I was like, I'm going to steal her. And I absolutely love her. We keep in contact to this day. I talk to all my surgery sisters, actually.
Oh, I love that. That is so awesome. So you're like, hey, just come in my room. And so
I'm like, you know what? You can my room was big enough. There was an empty bed. I'm like, bring your mom. Let's go.
Oh my God. That is the cutest thing ever. I love that. Because a lot of people are like, I don't want to share a hospital room. And, for the most part, a lot of the time you don't have to. But, if there's like a ton of surgeries that day, you might have to. And they are double beds. They're huge rooms anyways. So, but
they're absolutely huge and they're beautiful. Like just so clean and so bright and just amazing. I had a great experience all around.
And to be honest, I'm a people person just like you. And I think that having someone going through it the exact same time as you, like I think to me, I think it's way more comforting to have someone there with you doing it in the same room.
Oh, it is 100%. It's way better.
Passes the time and it's like, it's great.
We had some good laughs. There's some good stories.
Oh,
I don't remember a lot because after the tequila shot, it was like, ooh.
Yeah, that's great.
I do remember though, hearing the voice of an angel and my eyes shot open and there was Kayla.
That's so funny. I remember being in TJ that weekend and I was at the hospital and I was like, oh, let me just go visit people. And then I put my head into your room and you were both like, and then I was like, oh, never mind, I'll come back. And then you're like, what? Wait.
Yeah, I heard it was so funny. I thought I was dead asleep. And then I heard your voice and I was like, oh my God, he's here.
You're like, come back. And I was like, yes, ma'am. That was great. And then we just got along like a house on fire. We had a good old chat and I was like, I like this girl because I signed something that I would have done too. I'm like, oh, you by yourself? Come bunk in my room. Like, I'm like, you're my kind of people, but we had a good old time. And I'm going to tell you, Ashley, I have been so impressed by your journey. It's only been a year, but you have completely, by the looks of things, because you're very consistent online with posting everything, you've completely just taken the bull by the horns and you've just like, you're killing this. Like I see you've completely changed your whole lifestyle. The fitness challenges that I post monthly, like you've jumped on from day one and you've been super consistent. So can you talk to us about like what's changed in your life? What's changed up here? And what does life in a day look like for you now?
Oh my, honestly, it makes me kind of emotional because I was lazy before. I had no interest in anything. Never in my life did I think I'd be a gym person. I go to the gym 7 days a week. My relationship with food has totally changed. Mm-hmm. I eat to live, not live to eat. I mean, I still like a snack here and there, just like anybody else. Mm-hmm. Like I'll have an ice cream or a cheeseburger or, quarter of a cheeseburger.
Right. But it's balanced.
But everything has changed. I don't miss a day at the gym. I'm there by 4:00 every morning, 7 days a week. I have recently, with your new January challenge, started running and found out that I absolutely love it.
Isn't it crazy?
It's so crazy. Like I never in my life thought I would run. And now I'm like, it's supposed to be 1 minute run, 1 minute walk. And I'm doing like running. 3 to 5 minute run and 1 minute walk.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it amazing? I honestly thought, if you're chasing me with the chainsaw, I probably still won't run. Like that was my outlook. Like
that was me too. I'm like, you know what? Even if somebody's chasing me, I'm not running.
I'm not running. You know what? Just get me. I'll die. I don't care. I ain't running. And then that's how I taught myself how to run too. I'd do 1 minute on, 1 minute off, and my heart rate would go like this. And then like after you build up that endurance, it's like you kind of, when it comes to running, you kind of just push past that little threshold. And once you pass that threshold where you think, oh, I can't do this anymore, it almost feels like you're flying. There's some sort of freedom to it. You just keep going.
Like every time I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do another 5-10 seconds. And then I'm like, oh, it's another minute. And I'm like, oh, it's another 30 seconds. Yeah. And yeah, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I cannot say enough positive things.
I think what happens actually is that like you just keep shocking yourself, and then you keep pushing yourself. You're like, oh, if I'm capable of that, well, what else am I capable of? Like the goalpost just keeps moving, and I'm 8 years post-op, and my goalpost still just keeps moving. And I think this journey, it is never ending. And I love that you are totally like embracing that. And I think what happens is when you start to feel the changes, that's what keeps you going. Because like you can see the changes in the mirror and like that's all fine and dandy. But once you actually start to feel good and you just feel like a whole zest for life, you're like, oh, I ain't never going back.
And that's exactly what it is. Like there's days, of course, I wake up and I'm like, oh, I should just go back to bed. And then I'm like, no, you are going. Mm-hmm. And then I go and I feel a million times better.
I'm so glad you did.
And then I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, like, girl, you're getting abs and like your arms are getting big. Like finesse.
You're right. I know your guns are like, I'm like, yes,
they're coming.
Hey, yes. So good. So good. And I think you just said it. There's days where you wake up and like, I could just go back to bed. And that is the difference, because people always say, how do you stay motivated? That's the difference between motivation and discipline. Motivation comes and goes, and for the most time, it don't even show up. Motivation is not there every day. It might not even be there once a month. But discipline, that is what you have to have. Discipline.
That's huge.
Doing it and especially doing it on the days that you don't want to do it, and then you do it. And like you said, you feel so much better after it's done. And then you remember, that's why I do it,
Yeah.
Yep. So tell us, what was your like starting weight and highest weight?
So my highest weight ever was 293 pounds.
Ooh.
My surgery weight was 277 pounds. My goal, I wanted to initially be 170, 180.
Uh-huh.
And I am currently, as of this morning, 163 pounds.
Girl, you have smashed your goal within a year.
I killed my goal at 10 months.
Oh my God, that's incredible. Congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations. So, what's next for you? What's the next goal? Like what's on the cards?
I'm hoping this year to get certified to become a personal trainer.
Very cool. That is so cool. So what changed? I know you said obviously you have this all of a sudden like a love for the gym, but how did your everyday change? Like how did your eating habits change, and did it all change at once, or did you do little bits at a time?
Honestly, it all started at pre-op, and I kind of just went with that, and I knew that I wanted to set myself up for success. I did not want to fail. I do not want to go back to where I was. I track everything. I use Bariatrics, that app. Okay. I track everything I eat, everything I taste, everything I drink, and I just follow it. Like I'm very, very strict on what I eat. And it's easy now. It's second nature.
Right. Yeah. Because I was actually just talking with Dr. Carmen about that. And sometimes tracking, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a numbers person. I didn't ever really weigh myself. I don't really track things. I just kind of knew what I had to do. And I did that, and I did it every day to build consistency. But then there are other people that rely on numbers. There are a number of people out there, and they need to see in front of them, like, okay, this is where I'm going wrong. Some people weigh themselves every day because they're like, that keeps them accountable. So it just,
guilty.
You really, I don't even own a scale, right? So,
oh yeah. You know what is funny? I went to weigh myself about a week and a half ago, and I went to pull my scale out, and it shattered.
That's what happened to me.
Into a million pieces.
Yep.
I went on Amazon that minute.
Really? Mine shattered 8 years ago, and I've not had one since. Isn't that crazy?
Good for you. No, I want to stay, like I said, I want to stay accountable. I wouldn't say obsessed, maybe slightly obsessed. I don't want to go back to that. I am terrified to go back to that.
Same.
And I will do whatever it takes. And for me, tracking keeps me strict.
That makes sense. And this is a really good example for people to see that it's not a one-way fits all. This journey is not linear. It's not like, all right, you got to track everything. You've got to do this. You got to do that. Or you don't. You just got to do what works for you. And that's what works for you. See, for me, that'll drive me absolutely bonkers. But, everyone is different. So I think, I feel like what happens a lot of the time, especially like on the support pages or on social media or whatever, people say, what do you eat every day? What do you do this? What do you do that? What's your meal plan look like? And it's like, mine's not going to look like yours. Yours isn't going to look like mine. We have two totally different lifestyles. We have two totally different taste buds, So I think instead of people will admire people's journey. And I know a lot of people admire your journey because you have had such success. But might be able to be something that they can maintain and sustain, So it's really eye-opening to obviously see what people do, but then figure out what works for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Because what works for me probably doesn't work for you, like the scale thing. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I find another thing that keeps me motivated is I post a story on Snapchat every single morning, as soon as I get to the gym, during the gym, and when I'm done. And I have so many people on Snapchat now that are like, you know what? I'm going to the gym because of you. I'm going for a walk because of you. You're so motivating. You're so inspirational. And like that to me is just, that's a win in itself.
100%. I do the same on my personal Instagram stories. Like I would always just be like, workout done. Or by the time I like finish, I'll be like sweating. And that I wasn't necessarily doing it to, to motivate or to tell people go to the gym. I was just doing it to keep myself accountable. I'm like, okay, I've got to post.
And that's where I started as well.
Exactly. And that's where you start. And then you actually don't realize how many people you are inspiring to do the same. Because there are going to be people that scroll past and like, oh, another gym selfie, but who cares? It's your page, do what you want. But then there are going to be those people that are like, oh, shoot, like she's been posting this every day, but then they see your results and they're like, well, it must work. I'm going to jump on that too. So it's really cool to inspire people, right?
It is. It's a really, really good feeling. It's like I said, people that also never went to a gym before. I mean, they haven't had surgery, but they never went to a gym, never exercised. And they're sending me Snapchats of them being on treadmills or walking their dogs or whatever. And they're like, this is because of you. And that's amazing. That's such a crazy feeling.
Isn't that? That is so cool. And you know what? That's what I do love about online is that because a lot of the time we go through this journey and in our private personal circle, we might not have supporters. We might not have cheerleaders. We might not have people that are on the same path as us. I know when I did my surgery, there's not one friend, not one family member. Like I did it on my own. But I had the support of just random strangers on the internet, which is so wild. So I think joining, being a part of our support group or having your own little accountability group or whatever it may be. And that's honestly the reason that I do the fitness challenges every month. Only, there might only be one or two people by the end of the month that are still doing it, but it's literally for that support system and for that accountability to say like, hey, check in, keep going. Because a lot of the time at home, we don't actually have that in real life.
No, and a lot of people don't. And honestly, I'm sure my friends and family are sick of me, honestly. And the support group, I know that I can just go in there and be like, hey guys, drink your water, or how's everybody doing? Or like you comment on one person and then it's like a domino effect and everybody's just so happy for each other.
Seriously, it's so nice. And like every Transformation Tuesday, I'm like, it's Transformation Tuesday. I don't care if you posted the same picture last week, post it again this week. Like, I don't care if you post every single day because there's new people in that group every single day. And your picture or your story might just be that story that's going to make someone go, she can do it, or if he can do it, I can do it too. So if you're out there watching and you think, oh, I've already posted this, or oh, they're going to be sick of me. We're not. Nobody's sick of you. Keep posting because you just don't know. And you may never know who you've inspired because people might not ever tell you. But I'm telling you, the more you share in these groups and online, you are inspiring people. You could have changed someone's complete trajectory of their life and you may never know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And those challenges, like the first one, I think it was just a walking one. And I was just like, oh my God, I love this. And then it was, I think that was like September or August or something. And then it just kept going. And now I look forward to it. I'm like, oh, what's she going to post
what's
this
next?
month?
I know. What do you want next month? Tell me. I like to like do cheesy themes as well because I'm like, okay, well, next month is like Valentine's, like hard cardio. Maybe we'll do, but this month was a bit of cardio too. So I don't know, maybe next month we'll do maybe something gym-ish, maybe something like with weights. I don't know, maybe biceps or.
Yeah, something with weights would be good.
Yeah. I do have a really cool bicep challenge that I'd like. But again, like.
Arms are my favorite. Okay. As you can tell.
Yeah, I know what to do. There's this really, really cool one. And it's only pretty much lightweight, but it's like high reps. And by the end of it, you're like, okay, I think I'm going to do that one next month.
I will look forward to that. I hope that's what you choose.
Yeah. I'll do it for you. But again, not everybody is in the gym with weights. So just start wherever you are. But it's about building that habit and being consistent, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it all starts with one day, right? Like when I first started, I would go 1 day a week, and then I started going 3 days a week, and then I started going 6 days a week, and now I don't miss a day. Like even if I go and just do some stretching or a walk on the treadmill, I am there.
Yeah, that's like, because I had a trainer and it was like, the rest day was an active rest day. So it was just cardio or just stretching, but that if you built that habit about going to the gym, it honestly for me became like the best part of my day. It was like the favorite.
It is. Like, honestly, that is, to me, it's the best. And that's why I go first thing in the morning because that sets my whole mood. Yeah. And like I said, even if you're miserable or grumpy in the morning, you go to the gym, you do your workout, and you feel like $1 million when you leave.
Yeah. Yeah, you really do. I agree. Now, talk to me about your food. What is like a day in the life of Ashley food-wise? What does that look like for you?
I'm super boring.
Me too.
I am very boring. I eat a lot of rotisserie chicken.
Yep. I think that is the best thing just to have on hand in your fridge, because I think what happens is like a lot of people just graze and snack, and then they're like, but I'm not feeling full and I'm slipping into bad habits. I'm like, keep a rotisserie chicken in your fridge. Try snacking on that and tell me you don't get full.
Absolutely. The rest of my day, I eat pretty much the same thing all the time. I have a protein shake in my coffee first thing in the morning after the gym.
Okay.
I eat a lot of sweet potatoes, cottage cheese, and chicken.
Yep. We're about the same. I do egg whites too.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into the egg white thing. I'm going to. I think I ate too many eggs on pre-op.
Right. See, I don't.
So I'm kind of like.
I don't like eggs, so I have to I hide them. I hide them in my food. So I'll do a ground chicken or a ground turkey, and then I'll scramble them in. So it's like I'm not eating the egg on its own. Like it's like really kind of it binds the meat a little bit together. Like you don't taste the egg because I'm not an egg person, but I do it for a little bit extra protein.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. Yeah.
And try if you can find them, but there's only like one grocery store here that sells them, like the white. We talked about this yesterday, but the white sweet potatoes.
I'll have to look. I don't think I've ever seen those before.
So good. They look like the orange ones. Sometimes you just have to just nick the skin a little bit, and you're like, oh yeah, it's white. Because I brought sweet potatoes thinking that they were orange, and then when I cut them, I'm like, they're white. And I had a trainer at the time because I was doing prepping for my transformation comp, and I was like, hey, these are white. What's wrong with these? He's like, no, they're fine too. And I was just like, okay, but they're not as bitter as a sweet potato, but they've got way more flavor than a potato. They're like right in between the two, and they're like,
oh yum,
they're delicious.
Like I have to hunt for those now. There's got to be somewhere
will have them. If there's like a Whole Foods or like an actual like fruit shop or something like that, like a actual deli market thing, they should have them there. So good. Yeah. They're my favorite now.
Hunt for white sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I love them better because I used to love just potatoes, but I love them way better than potatoes now. I put them in the air fryer, crisp them up a bit on the outside. Oh my gosh, so good. Yeah,
sweet potatoes diced up in the air fryer with a little bit of cinnamon on them. Oh my god.
Oh, cinnamon. Okay, so I eat mine savory. I'm like salt and pepper, but like. Yeah.
I like it both ways. If I do it with cottage cheese, I do like salt and pepper or some kind of seasoning. But if I do it on its own, I put a little bit of cinnamon on it, and it's just
Like a little
the two
sweet
flavors
treat.
combined is amazing.
Nice. I've not tried that. I have to try that for sure. Yeah.
Delicious.
Because actually when I come to America, they, the whole Thanksgiving sweet potato pie, and I was just like this is like a sweet, like an actual sweet thing. Like I couldn't fathom it. And I've never really had it in like as a sweet treat, but maybe I'll have to try that. You know that sound? Is this a sweet treat? I don't know if you've heard that on TikTok. I'm on TikTok too many hours a day, I tell you. But that's actually a good little hack, Ashley. Like if you're craving a little sweet treat, you could just do that and a bit of cinnamon.
Yeah. You know what else is really good? I have a friend that when she goes to the US, she brings me back sugar-free Jell-O cheesecake packets because you can't get it here.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
And to order it on Amazon, it's like $9 for one box.
Whoa.
So I blend cottage cheese and a little bit of PB Fit peanut butter powder with like a tablespoon or two of the cheesecake mix. Freeze it and then melt dark chocolate on it.
Damn. That's so like a frozen cheesecake.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's almost like a frozen Reese's peanut butter cup type thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's delicious.
I'd have to try that. I never got on the cottage cheese thing either. Like how people blend it.
I loved cottage cheese forever. So for me, that was just like, that was a home run.
Really? I've never tasted it. That's how boring I am. Like there's so many foods I've just never
You've never even tried it?
Nah, never tried it. I might have to.
It's so good.
Really?
So versatile. It's good with fruit too.
Yeah? Right. Yeah. And do you blend it up so it's smooth?
Sometimes, or I just eat it like, if I'm eating it with, say, chicken, I will mix it with some green onions and salt and pepper.
Okay.
But if I want like a sweet treat, like high protein, then I'll blend it with, say, fruit or the cheesecake mix or peanut butter powder.
Huh. Might have to give it a go, Ashley. I don't know. I might have to get a little bit adventurous this year. But that's when I say like I'm so boring. I don't even try foods. That's how boring I am. Like, you want to know another food I've never tried? And people think I'm crazy. I've never tried a strawberry.
What?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
You've never had a strawberry?
Nope. You know what? I'm a texture person. They got little seeds and they're furry. Ugh, I cannot.
What about raspberries?
Nah, never.
Oh my God, Kayla, you're missing out.
I can't. I'm so fussy. That's what I'm saying. If I can lose weight being as fussy as I am, only ever trying maybe like a handful of foods in my life, I'm telling you, I think the only foods I've ever tried is a banana, the fruits. I've tried a banana, I've tried an apple, and I have tried a mango. That's it.
Like no grapes?
No, they got skin. No. I can't do it.
You're missing out, girl.
Look,
you're missing out.
Am I? I don't know. I'm a huge like texture and like a salad. Oh God, no. Don't even have a salad in front of me. I have a phobia of salads. Like lettuce, tomato, all those things touching each other. Oh God, I cannot. I can't even look at it. I can't smell it. Yeah, I'm terrible. That's honestly, Ashley, people in the group always say, Kayla, can you do what you eat in the day? And I'm like, nah. Because
I see that all the time. All the time. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure Kayla only eats like ground chicken or ground turkey and egg whites.
That's pretty much it. Honestly, because I'm like, well, I don't like a lot of food, but I liked a lot of like pizza, pasta, rice, Chinese, Italian, like that was my jam my whole life. And now I'm like, well, that's not the best for me. So what do I like now? What can I eat that, that's why I'm like, I don't like to share it with a lot of people because I am the fussiest eater in the world.
That makes sense now.
Yeah, that's why I say you got to do what works for you because I'm sure you eat fruits and I'm sure you eat vegetables and I'm sure you eat salads. I don't, but I will drink them. I know like how important it is to get the nutrients, right? So I will do like the green supplements. I take a green pill. I drink a green drink. I do plug my nose with a freaking, what do you call it? Swimming, like how swimmers put that little thing on their nose. I do that and I drink them. Yeah.
Oh, that's too funny.
It's terrible. I
you know what? I love fruits and I love vegetables, but smoothies and like that kind of thing, like the green ones. I'll do my like super greens in my water bottle or whatever, which is fine, but I can't do thick. Ugh,
oh no, it's
thick fruits, or it grosses me out to blend it.
Same. But I would rather plug my nose and down it goes than have to eat it.
That's fair. That's fair. And I'm the opposite. I would rather chew it all day long.
Really? Oh, that is so funny. See, I love this. I love that we are so opposite in that way, but there's no right or wrong, right? It's whatever works for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is so cool. So, Ashley, advice for people that are looking to start this journey. What would you give them?
Oh my God. Don't let anything get in your way. Don't be afraid. There's absolutely nothing to be afraid of. I wish I would have done this 15 years ago, maybe even longer. Do it. Absolutely do it. By any means necessary. If you're on the fence, if you're thinking about it, considering it, do it.
All right. And do you have any different advice for Canadians? Because you guys, I think you're really similar to Australia. Like we're a Commonwealth country, so we do have like that free kind of medical healthcare type system. But we do get a lot of Canadians coming to Mexico. So any advice for Canadians looking at expediting the, the experience?
Honestly, I would still take Mexico any day of the week. Like I said, the staff, the facilities, the care, everything is so far superior. I mean, we have free healthcare here, but you're waiting years for it. And I would take Mexico hands down. I plan to come for plastics.
Yeah.
Like I'm a huge advocate, and I will be going back to EOC. I'm hoping to actually send in for a consult in the next month.
Yeah, you should. Have you decided on a surgeon? Because they're all freaking amazing.
Oh, I'm so torn. I'm so torn.
Who are you tossing up between?
Dr. Lazos and Dr. Ochoa.
Right. They're all so good. I think
they're all amazing. Dr. Nico, like Dr. Rios. It's tough to say. Those are my top two. But every time somebody posts a new photo, I'm like,
yeah, you're like, Dr. Rios? Oh, damn. I'm like, same with me. I'm like, damn, Dr. Rios has been pumping out some really good waistlines. And then I'm like, Dr. Nico and his thighs. And then I'm like, Dr. Ochoa and his lines. And I'm like, it's just, there is no, bad decision. But I think like they're all so different in their personality and their approach. So I think a lot of the time it, might even just come down to like, who do you vibe with the best? I've actually done a podcast episode with all of them. So I don't know if you've seen it, but it might help just like watching those episodes.
I will have to go through them.
Yeah, I've done them all, and to see who you kind of like the vibe of the best, because they're all very different. Dr. Lazos, he is a character. I don't think there's a filter from here to here. So whatever he's thinking, he says.
I don't think so, judging by just the videos I've seen in TikToks and stuff.
And I tell you, I love that. I'm like, okay, you're hilarious. I love you. Dr. Ochoa is very, very patient, very calm, very soothing. And I love that about him. Dr. Nico, I think he's quite funny too. And he does a lot of reels and stuff like that. And he's very realistic. Like I love him. And then Dr. Rios, he's also really similar to Dr. Nico, but he's witty, but I think Dr. Nico is a bit more witty. And I think Dr. Rios is very thorough as well. They're all very thorough, but like in terms of like seriousness, I think that's how it goes. But honestly, watch all the podcast episodes of them and you'll kind of get a vibe of like, you're like, I think we would work well together. And I think that really is huge when it comes to choosing a plastic surgeon. You want to be able to, express your concerns, your desires, and you want them to see your vision, right?
Oh, absolutely. You want to make sure that you're a good fit for that surgeon and that the surgeon's a good fit for you.
Exactly. Because when you're comparing all of those guys, it's literally like they're all amazing. So I think you just got to figure out which one's going to be the best fit for you. But what are you going to have done? What do you want to do?
I want all of it.
Right. Well, we all want all of it.
Definitely want a tummy tuck. I'm not sure. Probably a torsoplasty. I want my boobs done, my butt, my arms for sure. But I think I want all the rest. Like I think first. I would do my arms and my legs after.
That's what they usually recommend. So the first round, they'll recommend like the boobs, the butt, the back, the belly, And then they'll recommend arms and legs. But, you know, a lot of people will like, oh, you know, my arms are my biggest insecurity, so I'll do those before my boobs. So sometimes they'll put the arms with the tummy and so on and so forth. But you want to do your boobs first before your arms.
I thought my arms were my biggest insecurity, but now that I'm getting big muscles, I'm like, that makes up for it. Let's do the boobs first.
You might not even need to do your arms the way you're going at the gym.
We'll see how it goes, honestly. I we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, because there's no real workout that you can do for your boobs to not be facing downwards after surgery. So I'm like, you know, that you can't fix in the gym.
The more chest presses I do, the farther they go.
Right. It's true, actually. That is true.
Like, it's nice to see the definition and the muscle coming through the chest, but then the boobs are like,
wow. Yeah, they're the first things to go. They're like, I volunteer as tribute. We'll go first. See you later.
Yeah, the boobs and the butt. I was just like, oh my God, there's like a pancake back there.
Right. I know. And you can do a quadrillion squats, but sometimes we need a little help.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And I think I need a little help.
Yeah, look, we all do, Ashley. Now, one last thing before I let you go, Ashley. Drum roll, please. Are you coming on the EOC Cruise?
I am 95% sure I am.
Girl.
I don't want to miss it. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing.
It's going to be epic. I feel like we've got like over 200 people booked already. There's not many spaces left.
Then I need to get on it.
You need to just jump on it. You should email Michelle after this podcast as soon as we hang up and secure your spot. Or if you're still friends with your surgery sisters, get a group of you girls together.
I will have to send out a message in the group chat.
Send out a message because obviously, like, you know, the rooms I think are like double occupancy. So if you have a roommate, it just splits the cost in half. You know what I mean? So
yeah, definitely
get with some of the girls and try and get a group together. There's not many spots left. It's gonna be epic.
Get on that.
We're starting off in Louisiana, and then so we're doing like a pre-boat party. So we're you know, Michelle's renting out like a big place, and we're going to all get together before. And then that's like the icebreaker event where everyone kind of like, at first it's a little awkward, but then by the end of the night, everyone's drunk and like, no, but at the end of the night, everyone like knows each other and like, it's like, okay, cool. And then the next day we go on the boat. So we go on the boat and we already have, you know, mixed and mingled and we know each other and like we're one big crew after that. So definitely.
Oh, it sounds great. Like I watched all the videos from the last one.
Oh, did ya?
Reels and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to be there.
And it's going to be like, I think last time I feel like we had like maybe 60 to 80. Like it's at least double already the amount of people. Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
It's going to be so good. So yeah, honestly, jump on that now because I'd love to see you again.
I would love to see you too.
Yeah. And then and I feel like all the OGs that are just like that post every day, they're all going to be there. So Jonathan, Eric, Erica, Matthew Dunning, like all the people that you see every day in the group, they're all coming.
Fantastic.
You got to come.
I would love to meet all of them.
Yeah. We would love to have you there. But Ashley, thank you so much for sharing your journey. When I asked who do you guys want to see, a lot of people did say they want to see you on the podcast. So thank you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so thank you for sharing because you are so inspirational and I love to see how much you've just completely flipped your lifestyle around and you're killing it.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been awesome. And I'm so glad I got to see you and talk to you face to face.
Likewise. It was so nice to see you again. And I will see you online and hopefully I'll see you in September, girl.
I'm hoping so.
Send that email now. All right. Well, thank you so much, Ashley. And I appreciate you taking the time to do this for us.
Of course. Anytime.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. Thanks, Kayla.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
And we'll see you next week on Bariatrics and Beyond. Cheers.